$42 million. That is the current budget deficit Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools is facing. In an update from the district on Friday, we learned their financial troubles are bigger than they initially thought. Tomorrow, they are expected to share more of what they have learned about the state of their finances and talk about how they plan to pay back the State Board of Education. Fox 8's Justin Lundy joins us here in the studio tonight to break down the new numbers and some budget saving ideas being proposed. So, Justin, you've been to several school board meetings. What are employees and parents most worried about?
Oversized classrooms and teacher layoffs. And while the school district has potential ways to save money, parents and educators are demanding a solidified plan now.
We need full transparency. We really need conversations to be out in front, and we need to be a part of those conversations.
Transparency is what many members of the Forsyth County Association of Educators brought up during the May 13th Board of Education meeting, after learning the Winston-Salem Forsyth County School District stated they were in a $16 million shortfall. On Friday, district leaders said they've learned that number has now grown to $42 million.
I lived it, I've taught it, and now I'm fighting for it again. We need transparency in your decision that will help us climb out of this financial deficit as a school system, so we can once again provide a high-quality public education for all.
According to a May 1st letter sent from the North Carolina State Board of Education to the school district, they were tasked with making a comprehensive plan to fix its budget shortfall. The district stated they found a way to save more than $23 million, but they need to double that number.
In this next round of funding that we're trying to save, we're trying to do the same thing. What is going to be the least impactful to our employees as we go into next school year? But at the end of the day, we have to create these savings. We have to live within the budget, and it has to be balanced.
With many school district employees anxious about what's to come, last Friday, the school district posted a community budget update after teaming up with outside consulting firm HIL Consultants, revealing an even larger deficit. Along with this post, they added a list of ideas to save money, which include increasing class size and changing transportation. In regards to getting to school, students would go to residential or magnet schools, saving $3.5 million. In terms of increasing class sizes, the initial proposal would add 2 students to each classroom in the 4th and 12th grade, which would save $6.6 million. Lastly, the school district would eliminate substitute teachers, something many educators spoke against.
Cutting instructional assistants would also increase teacher workload, compromise inclusion and compliance with IEPs.
Tomorrow, Winston-Salem Forsyth County school leaders will have a finance meeting at 4 p.m. and a public meeting at 6:30 p.m. at the Board of Education building off Bethania Station Road. And we do plan to be there, and we'll bring you updates from that meeting. Katie?